Hi, welcome back, and happy Black History Month. I am Mayal Crown, and this is your Black History Moment. If you've been following along, you'll know we read out of this deck, which is events of the Civil Rights Movement, and out of this deck, great African Americans who made those events possible. So let's get started. This is a picture of a burned out bus, and several brothers are seated there. These are the Freedom Riders. Let's read about their adventures. Well, dangerous adventures, because it was very dangerous to go against what the establishment had going on, which was at the time the Jim Crow laws, the Black codes, and everything that they could do to keep brothers and sisters down. The Freedom Riders. The Congress of Racial Equality, which spells out CORE, led by James Farmer, organized the Freedom Riders in 1961 to test whether Southern states were obeying a federal order that prohibited segregation of interstate buses, bus stations, and restaurants. The first two buses left Washington, D.C. on May 4th, hoping to arrive in New Orleans for the anniversary of the Brown versus Board of Education decision. In Anniston, Alabama, a white mob set fire to the bus shown here and attacked the passengers. Another mob beat the Freedom Riders from the second bus as the police looked on. The Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee, SNCC, quickly organized to replace these riders. At one point, National Guardsmen were called in to escort the buses. Despite violence and arrests, hundreds of CORE and SNCC volunteers rode the Freedom buses throughout that summer. That fall, the federal government upheld the ruling against segregation in interstate buses and terminals. Listen, nothing, absolutely nothing, has been easy for us as Black Americans. Absolutely nothing. We have fought, scraped, and brought ourselves together to be what we are today. It was a common belief that there would never be a Black president. We have had one. So let that be a spark of inspiration and motivation for us to keep going. Some people look upon slavery as the shame of Black people. No, it's the shame of the enslavers. Please know, to go from slavery to the White House is an amazing accomplishment. So look at yourself every day. Pat yourself on the back and tell yourself you come from a lineage of very, very strong people. Kings and queens that were kidnapped from Africa and enslaved. It was against the law to teach them how to read. It was against the law to even speak out against the violence that was done against our ancestors. And here we are today. Business owners, presidents, CEOs of companies, multimillionaires, and even billionaires. So look at that. Stand strong, stand firm, because you were born royal.